Yo, what's going on, fellas? Man, I hope y'all enjoying y'all weekend. I apologize for getting this out to you a bit late. Apologize for the wind, but had to come outside and get this thing cracking. I believe I spoke to several of you already about this competition about to kick off being in this chat. And yes, if you are a fella and you're at the Bay Culture Facility, you are jumping in. No questions asked. It's time to ramp it up. You ramp your results up. It's time to be held accountable at the highest level. Stop avoiding it. You need everything across the board. And not only that, all the male coaches jumping in. Myself, Coach Dom, Coach Nevin, Coach John, all of us are jumping in this thing. And we're going to be, held accountable as well for this next month, for the next 30 days. So I know that you guys are been posting already. For the ones I have spoken to, some of you guys come really early in the morning, so I can't even see you or talk to you. But there's no sweat. You jumping in this thing regardless. Now, with that being said, this is how this competition is going to work. It's nutrition-based. You need to make sure you're working out minimum 3 days out the week, point blank, period. If you have not stepped in the gym for the course of the month, a minimum of 3 days throughout the week and getting your workout in, oh man, you fall on the bottom. You got to knock out whatever we got going on. All right. So what we're going to do is a nutrition competition, and obviously, if you're working out, that's just one factor. The biggest factor is going to be what you're doing the other 23 hours outside of that gym, how you're eating. And that's going to take place in your recovery. So the nutrition program we're going to follow, if you have not received one, is a nutrition program that we have, a sample guide that we have at the gym, at the Bay Culture Facility. If you have not gotten one, make sure you grab one Monday, all right, and follow that thing to the T. You will post your foods. If you're not sure how to post them, go and look at John. John has been doing a phenomenal job exactly how to post them. You will need at least to have the bare minimum: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you have more meals than that, cool. But you must at least have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you must label them: meal 1, meal 2, meal 3. Take a photo of it, and when you post it, the content of everything that's in that meal. All right, that includes what you're drinking. Water only, fellas, unless you have some BCAAs or you having a shake or shake smoothie. And if you're having that shake or smoothie, it better not have no juice in it for the base. Using water or some type of almond milk, something along those lines are going to be what you want to use. All right, so make sure you follow that guide. Make sure you're working out a minimum of 3 times a week, and you're going to see these results go through the roof. Now, if you have not done, let's put it like this: not if you have not done, unless you've done your measurements, I wouldn't say up until April 1st. If you haven't done your measurements since April 1st, then you need to get your measurements done tomorrow or this week when you come back in. No exceptions, because we need to see your results to see those numbers changing. All right, so if you can come in, do them. If you're going to the in-body, do them. I don't care what you're doing, but they need to get done. We need to see the numbers change and everything change. We also need everybody to take before photos as well. Go ahead and take your before photo, so you can see those little changes. And not, if you haven't taken one, just take one anyways. You're gonna start to see a change as the next couple months go by, and we throw some different things at you guys. So let's backtrack. We got to get the nutrition guide. Follow the nutrition guide to the T. You're going to be working out minimum 3 times throughout the week. You need to make sure if you're having those shakes or whatever, you make sure whatever is in that shake is following that nutrition guide. No juices. Making sure when you post your foods on GroupMe, if you don't have that app GroupMe, I need you to download the app GroupMe. But everybody who receiving this message is already in GroupMe, should be in GroupMe. But if your GroupMe is not working, you need to see one of the coaches. Regardless of GroupMe, you want to make sure you are posting your foods as follow. John Wanzo's giving a good display of it. Coach John, you need to make sure you have meal 1. Like if you take a photo, label it meal 1 and put all the content in there, because we don't know what's in there. Fellas, call each other out, compete. That's what this is a competition. All right, so let's get down to the root of what we're doing. Let's get down to the bread and butter while we're doing this. All right, it's a competition, straight up. I mean, if you ain't trying to win it, why you in it? Straight up. Now, what I'm saying to you when it comes to this, and if you don't understand, just see the coaches. But this is how this competition is going to go. We have about 13 people, 13 men that's in this group. Excuse me. The 13 men that we have in this group, we're going to be tracking your foods by you posting. Now, if you fall in the bottom 5, all right, I know this is it. We've been going back and forth about what we should do. If you fall in the bottom 5 of this 13, you would do whatever's on the board for that week. All right, that might be sled pushers, that might be 100 burpees, that might be bear crawling for 5 minutes, whatever it is, you will be doing it that week and that first day you come back in to the gym. All right, and how this is going to work. So let's say I'm eating at least 3 meals a day. My breakfast, lunch, and dinner. When I eat my breakfast, it is as follows in that guideline. It is perfect. And now when I get to my lunch and dinner, I fall off the wagon. All right. So now I have just accumulated 2 points that go on that is added to my name for that day. Now let's say I do that same routine for the next 6 days. That will give me a total of 7 days of eating improper for lunch and dinner. Therefore, I have 14 tallies by my name for the week. So if I accumulate 14 tallies and I'm within that bottom 5 who has the most tallies on their name, then I got to do what's ever on that board. So my goal is to make sure that I don't fall in the bottom 5 out of the 13. And that goes the same for all of you, making sure y'all don't fall in the bottom 5 of with the tallies on the back of your name, because you're going to get called out. And I'm going to be putting the tallies up daily. All right. We'll see how it go. I may do them daily, every other day, but definitely by the end of the week, you'll kind of know where you're at. If you're falling short. Other thing, too, if you don't post your meals by 12 o'clock that night, that is considered. I don't care if you're missing 1, 2, 3. There ain't no excuses. If you forget to post your meals, you getting a tally. Now, if you say you post lunch, you post breakfast and lunch, but you forget to post dinner at night, well, you missed dinner that day. Or if you took pictures and you forgot to post all 3 of them, well, you get 3 tallies for not posting at all. So it is what it is. Like, you've been held accountable. We need to see your foods. We need to make sure you're on track. We're trying to get a good start coming off of springtime, going into the summertime. All right. So if you got any questions in regards to the rules of what we're doing, be sure to ask. Like I said, I apologize for getting this out late. Been having some personal things going on my end. Between moving and all this other stuff that I have going on outside of the gym. But I at least want to get this video out to you and let you know tomorrow we will be starting for the ones we have talked to and talked about, and make sure that you are posting the right food. So if you ain't got the right thing, then I suggest you go get it tonight. Walmart's open 24/7. Publix is open till 10, 11, and it should be no excuses anyway saying, oh, I don't have, look, nah, you should be eating right anyways, regardless if I'm getting this thing out to you late. You shouldn't be buying snacks and cookies and stuff. Like, why are you buying that? So you already, you know what I'm saying? Like, you in the group and you buying that stuff, I don't even care. Like, you shouldn't be going to the store buying that stuff. All right, so if you bought it, your fault. Hopefully you're already buying the right food, so we can get these results cracking. So, and another way, if you are posting false foods, because for males it's easy to tell if you dropping the weight or doing what you need to do, it's pretty simple. So by us doing these measurements beforehand, if you're not putting the right stuff in your body and you're not working out like you're supposed to, then the results are going to show at the end, and you got to double up whatever it is you have if you're not putting the right things down, because that's just saying that you're eating some stuff on the side and you're not posting it, or you're not getting to the gym like you're supposed to either. So call each other out. Make sure you checking in, because that's going to be another way to cover your butt. So make sure you booking your classes and make sure you checking in for your workouts. That's going to be essential, because if you're not doing that and we say, oh, you only worked out twice this week, you're like, no, I worked out 3 times. Well, we just going to go back to the week and say, oh, you didn't book, so we don't know. Or you didn't check in. You can't just book and not check in. You're going to have to book and check in. So it's going to give a perfect way for y'all to make sure y'all checking, y'all booking, y'all class, and y'all checking in and doing what y'all supposed to do anyways, because we keep asking y'all. So if y'all don't do it, and yeah, we're not counting it either. I don't care if we saw your face. Make sure you check in. Period. All right. That's it. I'm done talking trash. I'm going to talk some more trash tomorrow. Later.